Hello, everybody. Happy Canada's Day to all of my Canadian subscribers, all my guildies, all my friends out there online and across all the time zones right now. We are shooting off lots of fireworks. You're going to hear a lot of popping behind me, but don't be afraid. We are just having a good time. Happy Canada's Day. And I am so grateful for being in this country. My grandparents and my parents worked very, very hard for me to have the very best of everything. Clean water, bathable water, drink it from the hose water. Yes, we did that. And running through the sprinklers even now because I refuse to grow up. And since I'm short enough, I can fill a baby pool, stick a raft on it, and float all day long. And today I've been down by the beach. I've been watching the skies. I went off to a local farm again for their strawberry festival and live music. Today it was two men with guitars. Yay! And just having a very quiet day because this is one of those little towns where everybody goes north of us from the major cities to get out into the mountains and get out onto the beaches and get out into the forest. And I'm just like right on that edge of where everybody goes. So it has been unusually quiet here. However, everything was pretty full downtown. Everyone came out in their Canadian flair and you could hear the cheering. Even people in their balconies in their apartments had sparklers going and cheering as the town shot off the biggest of their fireworks. So of course I delayed starting the show just a little bit so that I could see some of the fireworks because I've realized since I started doing the VTubing, I tend to be live when fireworks are happening because if I'm live on the weekends, we're celebrating something out there. So it's that time of year. Welcome summertime and Canada. Yeah. And also to celebrate, you're going to notice I want to show you this. You may or may not know about this. If you're not from Canada, I have here on either side of my flag in our war room today trilliums because I'm living in Ontario right now. And Ontario is a wonderful, wonderful, humongous province. Italy could fit inside of it 10 times, I tell you that. But the trillium is a protected flower. It has just the 3 white petals. And it grows like a weed in our forested areas, in our ravines and such. So when you go on a nature hike or a trail, you are not allowed to step on them, kill them, or pick them. And there's just a very specific way that they dig around them to make sure that they don't die. These are our protected plant, the symbol of our province of Ontario. And of course the maple leaf. Over here, the red maple is unique to our part of the world, and it's where we get our maple syrup. We tap those trees, and I have actually in the Moraine used to demonstrate how to tap those trees and collect that sap and use it as a base for coffee, tea, and soup. You can never have too much though because it is a diuretic. But of course, to celebrate putting it on the pancakes, we do all that, and I used to do that, just like the pioneers did. So yeah. So here we are. It's Canada's Day. I know you're hearing some of that popping going on right now even. And so let's get on with our guild meeting of the night. So here we go. Yeah, the news is this. It's Canada's Day. And I did head out to the local farm for strawberries and asparagus. I had the asparagus soup again. You know what, guys? It looks so like it's off-putting, very suitable for a Slytherin party, very dark green, very clear liquid, but it really settles my stomach. It is a discovery. I really like asparagus soup. It makes me feel better. And the fireworks are popping off right now. I don't spend any money on that kind of thing. I let everyone else do that, and I just like look around the neighborhood while everyone pops them off. Way to go. Thanks, neighborhood. And so you'll see I've posted my flag. I have some potted trilliums here. And Ontario's provincial flower, illegal to pick them from the wild, do not let them die. So I have ours potted here, very legally dug up in the proper way, in a circumference around and deep below. Anyhow, never mind. Games that I've had as a VTuber. We are now at the point where I have finished 4 months of VTubing with this rigged avatar, Venus Kalita. So beautiful, yes, in blue. And I am going to need all of you to help me out here. My dear subscribers, we need to spread the word. If you can help me spread the word, tell your friends, tell your family, see if they'd be willing to join us to grow our following and to build this community. We are still holding at 101 subscribers, but we haven't had any growth in the past couple of weeks, so I need to get on that. I've posted over 322 videos so far, and that is before the ones that I pre-scheduled to come out between tonight and the next couple of days. So Yeti cited one of my shorts based on the YetiCon weekend when I went to do the costumed animated costume event where I met Dark Alice. It was there, so we did some cosplaying. That is the top most favorite of the past 2 weeks, and the unscheduled gamer night that happened earlier this week is also the second most popular recently. So that was a surprise to me, but at least it also means that my most recent things are catching some interest. Now, obstacles that I didn't want to talk about before, but I'm going to talk about them this week. Let's face some realities. I have watched that the Google or the YouTube thing that controls its algorithm is not creating very many impressions of my videos over the past month. It's declining, and it's as low as about 9,000 impressions, where they used to share 34 to 37,000 impressions of my work. So that's not good, and I need to find a way to make that pick up. It's kind of alarming for me, and I can't figure out what the analysis thing wants, this analytics thing. So I also see, though, that the viewing stamina of my onlookers has risen from 3 seconds for the first couple months to 3 minutes per video. That's actually something good to know. So here's my plan of attack. This is what I'm hoping. What I'm going to do about it. Well, I know that I've been sick and I've been AWOL for the originally scheduled shows. I know to be professional, I've got to be on time with these things. I'm going to get back into a show routine, and I'm going to post it across Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and you'll see the slide later to show you what's coming up in the next 2 weeks. And I'm going to create some shorts that are self-affirmation videos that are 1 minute long, like I always have done, and I'm going to do some that are up to 3 minutes long, and then do the larger ones. For all of the shorts that I made, there were longer scripted versions meant to last for a half hour or more, and I never really got into making them the past year because it seems viewers don't have a long attention span. But I think I need to get done those shows that I originally meant to do. So since there's a 3 minute stamina, I'm going to take a chance and start making some shorts that are longer than a minute, but I also do the ones that are 1 minute to make sure that I'm still hitting those different avenues that were before getting me those algorithms. So my plan of attack continued. I'm going to complete the Adventures of Venus, the Brave Immortal Souls storylines a little bit further. After the summer left us, I really didn't develop them, and they've sat on a shelf. I want to go back to that. Whether it gets me subscribers or not, I think I need to have the storyline built up, my backstory for my avatar here. I think it needs to be finished. There was so much to those stories that I would like to develop some of that. They just take a little more time, and right now we're entering another week from now. I'll have a lot more time to focus on that and do a better job. So storytelling has to come back. I'm going to explore different story types, and I'm going to continue to update my original works until they are hosted by my rigged avatar. So all those things that have the ancient ruin monochromatic photos, I'm going to switch them out and have me in them now that I have a rigged avatar, and hope that maybe that updates everything a little better. How can you help? Dear subscribers and repeat viewers, you do have the power to help me and to help grow our community, and I'm going to ask you, please help. If you are searching the web for anything, you happen to see one of my episodes offered as a suggested viewing content down the side of the page, please hit that thumbnail and let the video run. If you don't feel like watching it at that time, can you let it run on mute in another tab while you're doing your work on the forefront tab? This will show YouTube's algorithm thingy that people want to watch my content when it is suggested. I've learned that if we hit those thumbnails and let them run out, then the YouTube system is going to create more impressions of my work. So those are the impressions that you're seeing, those little thumbnails. And in order to get them to showcase me more, to try to find more viewers, we need to be hitting them. They've even told me to hit them. So let's hit that. Now, how my valued subscribers can help me grow as well. I learned if we could click the suggested thumbnails, the computer system is going to increase the number of impressions of my work, which will help us get them more out there. Also, if you have ideas of your own and you'd like me to present them, let me know what they are and let me work on it. It could be a different type of theme of a show. It could be something, a different way to use my live time with you. I'm currently working on a new Bouncing Venus Head song for Noriyama to be announced. I have to think about this one because I want him to really love it. And if there are themes that you wish for me to tackle in the affirmations, or I don't know, something, let me know, because I'm very open to these ideas and exploring them. Now, my original goals. I'm still a work in progress, but slowly and surely I am leveling up my gear for WoW's Dragonflight, both PvP and PvE. And I am still, dang it, I'm trying to train that dragon. But I have been able to transmog it a little bit and give it some skill points on its skill tree. So, we're working on it. Once I get that done, that'll be a huge thing. It'll open up this game in a whole other way. I am going to use Gamer Nights to continue to explore video games I have not yet tried out, for your viewing pleasure and for your laughs. Next on the list, we are going to attempt Halo Infinity. This is through Steam, coming up this upcoming Thursday. I'm going to search for new unique DIY projects for riddle episodes. I want to get back to churning out. I have a series of DIY projects where when you play my riddles, you're going to get a reward, but the reward is a treat, not to eat. But again, in keeping with my health and self-care, I think it's something that I've come across, something that's really fun, easy to do, and you may want to use it. So keep an eye out for that. Now, moving on. First to view. As always, guild meetings will feature something new that no one has ever seen before. I like to do that for you guys, my subscribers, my viewers. So I want you to grab that hydrating beverage, sit back, and enjoy. And what I've got here for you, I've made some 9-minute timers for the perfect hard-boiled egg. Cooking bacon and eggs seems to be a big thing in my cooking timers, or whatever else you need to do during that time. My timers are different, are unique in that I give you a little social blurb in the beginning, suggest how you might be using it. Could be for cooking, could be for something else, it could be for a brain break, it could be for just self-care. There's always a little something. And then I let the timer run. I tell you when I start, I tell you when it's done, and send you back on your way with a little bit of social, again, peppered in. It's a different way to use a timer, but I thought I'd give it a try. Some people are actually using them out there and for cooking. And so the recipes I use on the Riddle Me Din Din nights or Riddle Me Snack nights, if there's a particular time that's needed to do certain parts of the directions, of course I'm going to make a timer for you because I want to have your back. I don't want your time wasted. I want you to feel like your time is valuable just as you are. And so here we go. I'm going to use the timer version that's actually got music. And let me see here. I'm going to switch over in just a second once I find my timer. And these were set to go live at 10 o'clock. So no one's seen them yet, or you might never have seen them yet. So here we go. I'm going to take the one with music. Almost there. I put it on pause. And
Venus knows that eggs are protein.
Okay, I'm going to switch over, everybody. So grab that drink, hydrate yourself, and have a look at our new timer.
And a nutrient powerhouse. They're low in calories and they can be added to many dishes and they can be prepared in many ways. I also know that everybody has a different idea of the perfect boiled egg. So if your ideal egg is a very firm, hard-boiled egg, you're going to need to boil them for 9 minutes. No worries, Venus has a timer just for you to make these eggs just right. And your 9 minutes is going to start right now.
Okay, so we're gonna stop there for the first one. So basically, that gives you an idea. If you like that timer, there's a little bit more of the social at the end of the 9 minutes. And there's also a version with no music that is just the white noise of the boiling water. I think you could kind of hear the boiling water behind me in that video too, but it's just the white noise of the boiling water until the timer goes off. And so you've got the choice of one or the other, because I know for some people they get aggravated by the music. It's not their style. But for others, they just want something quiet that's not disturbing them while they work, while they wait for the timer to run down. So next in our first to view, there is a series I've gone back to, which I was planning back in the early summer last year before I became a rigged avatar. So since I've been very random the past 2 weeks, I think I owe you a second viewing. So stay cozy, because here comes another Never Seen Before episode that was set to launch just at 10 p.m. tonight. It's a Riddle Me This, a little DIY project, going back to the original versions that I used to create where the treats are not eats, because so many people are conditioned to be emotional eaters and have that challenge. And I wanted to be able to give you treats or rewards for playing along with me, for playing my games, that were something that you could benefit from in self-care, care of your environment, and a little fun project that won't cost you too much money, usually, inexpensive and quick to do, so that you can have something, an alternative to the types of things we get in a regular store. So something you can personalize, which I think is valuable. So I'm just going to set that up for us right now. I'm heading in again to my studio, and this DIY project is just the beginning. I have a series of about 10 of them that are going to be coming out of similar nature, but I made sure that I really did take care to make sure that ingredients on our ingredients list would have original jokes. I'm very aware that sometimes jokes can be a little bit limiting, or sometimes I'm very literal, using definitions instead of a laugh out loud kind of a silly dad joke or whatever. But let's take this. It's a short one because it's only one phase. Usually the Riddle Me Din Dins always have 3 parts. Some of them have even had 4 parts, as I got really fancy lately. But these are just the 1-act shows. Quick, get in, get out, get something done. And let me put that on pause as well.
Riddle Me This.
Whoop. Here we go. So this is a Riddle Me This DIY. Have fun and enjoy.
Play my way, and you'll be rewarded with a really practical gift. Every riddle is an ingredient for this little DIY project, so let's flex those cranial muscles. Riddle me this. Wash me, and I won't be clean. Don't wash me and I'll be clean. What am I? Riddle number 2. What's pink and stiff? Riddle number 3. From Peanuts, what is Marcy's favorite candy? Riddle number 4. I'm part of the mint family. I have anti-inflammatory properties, and I'm a really great name for a baby girl. What am I? Riddle number 5. This riddle is about a fruit. It might be one that makes you think. It's said that when life gives you these, you should make something you can drink. What am I? So, Venus, you may ask, what does this make? Well, let's review. If you wash me, I won't be clean. And if you don't wash me, I will be clean. What am I? It's water. We're going to need 3/4 cups of water. What is pink and stiff? Dirty-minded people, you. It's a strawberry milkshake with vodka. Or, if you don't have vodka, I don't encourage you going to buy it. Rubbing alcohol or even real vanilla extract will do. We'll need 2 tablespoons of whichever one of these liquids you have. Riddle number 3. Peanuts, so Charlie Brown stuff. Marcy's favorite candy? Of course, it's a peppermint patty. And we're going to need that peppermint essential oil. And we'll need 10 drops of it. Riddle number 4, part of the mint family that has anti-inflammatory properties. Well, you know a lot of them do. But it's also a great name for a baby girl. We're talking about rosemary. And we're going to need 5 drops of rosemary essential oil. And our final riddle, about a fruit. One that might make you think. And when life gives you these, you should make something you can drink. Well, we're talking about lemon. And we're going to need 5 drops of lemon essential oil. So, when you ask me, what does this make? This is a Get Focused air freshener spray. It's totally natural. It doesn't have the toxins from the types of air fresheners we buy in a store from commercial chemical stuff. So this particular version, this recipe is a great blend for when I'm working in my office, at home, I'm studying, and I need help staying on task. I need help being focused. And this particular combination with the peppermint and the rosemary and the lemon actually, some studies say, help you to focus. So if you have trouble focusing, this might be just the air freshener for you. So there's only 3 simple steps to put this all together. First, get all your materials together. Second, combine all of these ingredients right directly into your spray bottle. The bottle that you're going to use to spritz everything. You can get one from a dollar store. Usually using a funnel will also decrease the spills, so you can optimize those essential oils. I know they can be pricey out there, but if you have them, let's put them to some good use. Third, very simple, and always do this with a homemade air freshener. Shake it well. Shake it well, since the essential oils tend to float on top of the water. Well, the water don't necessarily mix. And the reason we're putting some either vodka or real vanilla extract or real rubbing alcohol is because it helps the oil and the water blend together more consistently. But you've got to give it a really good shake. Good for your upper arms anyways. Get in there, shake it up good before you spray it in your house. It won't last in the air as long as a commercial spray like Lysol, but it doesn't have the toxins, so just spritz it around whenever you need. It's really lovely to come home to a scent like that. Now, M-Souls, if this particular combination is not exactly for you, or you don't need this particular recipe because you don't need help with getting focused, I am going to be launching a series of these DIYs with different varieties. So keep an eye out on our playlist for Riddle Me This. I hope you enjoy your little treat for today. Thanks for playing along, and I'll see you next time.
Okay, and just gonna close that tab. So that's our newest Riddle Me This, and I called it Riddle Me Once, and a whole series is gonna come out with different versions, different combinations, different recipes that you can do yourself. It's pretty simple, very short, and I hope you love it. Tell me in the comments below if it really does help you to focus. I have other versions, very handy versions, coming out, so keep an eye out over the next week because I'm going to be pummeling you with different ideas. All right, now what do you think? Let's chat about your feedback live, and since I'm not seeing anyone here live at the moment, I can't blame you guys. I have been AWOL. I have been honestly really sick. So just to explain, I did 2 weeks ago dislocate my knee when I was doing the limbo. I'm not joking. That was right before YetiCon. I've been 2 weeks on crutches. The third week I just used the one crutch, but I'm still not exactly stable. It's still very sensitive. I don't have full motion yet. And somewhere after that, really, I knew during YetiCon that I wasn't taking to eating a lot of food. And luckily I was home before this happened, but I had gotten food poisoning. So why I've been AWOL is it was 4 days of not being in control of myself. It was the only thing worse than that I've ever had is dengue, and if you can imagine, like, there's just no modesty in it. It's just like you're a geyser in every direction. It was just terrible. I threw out stuff. I've been cleaning, and I just still feel gross. So but there was a real reason why I was away, and I didn't want to be, but that happened. And I think I was run down anyways. There was a lot of deadlines for work, and now those are over, and I'm back to interviews, blah blah blah. So, and I'm throwing out piles of paper of schoolwork. Yay! Straight to the trash. Good thing we can recycle. Alright, so but do put your thoughts together in the comment sections. I'm not getting a lot of comments. I'm not getting a lot of feedback. In the very, very beginning, I was very appreciative of it, and I needed it, and I agreed with all of it. And it really did help to shape things out for my beginning path. But if you guys are getting bored, I don't want to lose you. I'd rather you tell me what else you'd like me to explore. Or even in the gaming side, what else would you like me to explore? And I want to make you happy. I want to make you laugh. I hope my riddles are fun. I hope I'm giving you some comfort. I hope the affirmations are resonating with you, or at least some of it. I hope you enjoy your time with me, because time is valuable. We can't have it back. And you're valuable. And you should remember that. And I really do. I am grateful when you spend some of that time here with me. Now, finally, is anyone out there going to do the quizzes and polls that I put in the community tab? It's like a ghost town in there, and I want to change it up because the most recent question's been there for a while. But I'm hoping that more than one person will vote on things before I give away the answers. The current question is, what is my favorite color? What is Venus's favorite color? I mean, if you know, I've seen one vote out there, but there's more of you that talk to me. So please vote on the community tab if you can. And tell me this, what kind of polls are the most fun for you? Let me know in your comments below so I can improve the community engagement. I want you to be able to go to the community tab and have fun. So what is it you want to see there? And I'll work on that. So just let me know. Otherwise, there's no one stopping me. I could just do anything. But I'd rather it be something that you're getting something out of it, something positive. So here we are. It's been, half an hour. I did pretty good this week. It is Canada's Day. The town fireworks have slowed down, but the regular population, they are having a ball out there, and I'm gonna go back into it. I'm gonna get back out there. So I want to wish everyone a wonderful night. Canadian subscribers, thank you for being here with me, and I hope you're having a wonderful Canada's Day. I just want to share my lovely t-shirt. Bleep yeah, Canada. Way to go. It is a country, we're very fortunate to be here, all of us who are here. No matter any unfortunate parts of history that may have brought any of us here, we are very blessed to be in a country where we are safe to give our opinion, throw our middle fingers up at people in charge, and go to school and go to work and go to a wedding or a funeral and not be harmed. We are very, very fortunate. I hope that we can take better care of our natural environment so that we always have it. So many of us, I've seen so many people out and around downtown for the first time in years. Wow, it's so nice to see and have the fireworks going and hear everybody cheering. We're just happy to be alive, happy to make it through COVID, happy to start getting back to normal and getting out there. I'm seeing lots of couples together. I'm hoping to meet someone myself. I have to make myself keep getting out there. I always say that. Oh, I have such anxiety about that. Anyways, but I'm hoping that wherever you are, when you're seeing this, that you have company when you want it, support when you need it, and just good fortune all around. I'm wishing you the best of health, and if you don't have the best of health, that you get the best of care. Advocate for yourself, and don't let people ignore you. Take care of yourself, and I'm here with my ideas to try to help and have your back. So everyone, have a wonderful 1st of July. For the Canadians, it's Canada's Day. I know the 4th of July is coming up for our neighbors and all of my subscribers and guildies who are from the United States. I'm thinking of you too. I'm starting my party early, but I have no problem joining in with you guys next. Thank you for protecting our borders for us when we don't. Oops, should I have said that? Oopsies. Yes. Anyways, this is Venus Kalita. Our 4-month anniversary is complete as a new VTuber, and I'm signing off. Take care of yourselves, everyone. You're worth it.